Hello everyone, welcome to the Meal and Folks Kitchen. Probably by now you are used to me. I'm Christoph, your Hungarian foodie friend with a strange accent. Yep, that's me. And today we're going to make something truly delicious. Something that when you are thinking about where to go out for dinner, it's the number one thing that pops into your mind. Something that quite recently became such a hit that if you're going on Instagram as a true foodie, probably the first thing that jumps in front of your eyes, it's this specific dish. So what can it be? It's a fantastic vegan, gluten-free pad thai! Yes, ladies and gents and everyone in between and above and among us, we are going to make a vegan pad thai today made with millet pasta. Millet pasta is a delicious gluten-free alternative for any other kind of noodles. And here I have to state it right now that some people might say, what? Pad thai is made with rice noodles, guys. And you know, probably traditionally it's true, but look at me, do I look like I care about what's meant to be by the rule, by the book? Hell no. We're going to improvise, we're going to get creative, so we're going to use this millet pasta and that's it, okay? This one's also by Meal and Folks, right here from Hungary, a family company that is making incredibly tasty and healthy products for you. So let's see what we're gonna put in our wok. First of all, we have here some spring onions. I'm going to chop them up, and I'm not going to make them too tiny because I still want them to have the crisp. And what else can you put in a pad thai? So this time we are only going to use carrots and the spring onion. Use this one, the peeler, to make beautiful curls from this carrot. So one by one, I'm just taking these stripes that are actually very, very good also if you want to use them instead of some kind of a pasta and you are a raw vegan. This is also a great solution. Let's use some chili. Who loves chili? I desperately love chili. That's why I brought 3 different colors. Okay, we're not going to use all of them because these guys who you don't see and they behind the camera, they would probably kill me if I would use that much chili that they can't eat the food afterwards. So we use 2 little bits of the red. Let's use a bit of yellow just for the color. And some green. The only thing I'm going to add to it is the ginger. I'm going to peel it with this unproportionately large knife. I'm just going to slice it up. Thin but visible slices of ginger. The last but definitely not least is the garlic. I'm going to use 3 huge cloves. Here in Hungary we love garlic. We are going to cut thin slices of it. I'm going to use coconut oil now, and for the sauce I'm going to use the sesame seed oil. But the sesame seed oil is not so much fun to fry in. So melting the oil, and really all the ingredients need about 2 minutes, not more than that, all right? Until I'm doing this, I'm also preparing the pasta. The noodles are jumping in the water. Wow. That's it. And I'm not even going to cook them. I'm going to get them boiling up once again. And then I'm covering it. I'm switching it off. And I'm putting it on the side. And it's taking care of itself. It's like basically like a grown-up child. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It has its own life. And now I'm going to add a little bit of salt to the oil. Once again, very much not traditional. I'm going to add a tiny bit of coconut sugar just to get the veggies a bit more caramelized. And I'm going to start with the veggies, the chilies, the peppers, the spring onion, and the carrots. I'm going to allow them to have a little bit of time getting roasted, and then I'm just mixing it all up. And ultimately, the best way to do vegetables in wok is to use fire. The wok is really on fire when there is a fire underneath, literally. Now comes the big surprise. These are peas protein chunks. Can you believe that, guys? Peas protein chunks. This is exactly what those famous fake meat burgers are made of, that the whole world is obsessed with. I'm going to put it in hot water and I'm going to give it a swirl, have a dip, and then I'm going to cover it for a little while. We have here our sesame oil. We have here some coconut amino, which is basically, instead of the soy sauce and the fish sauce that is traditionally inside the pad thai. And we are also going to add some rice vinegar. This is going to be our pad thai sauce. I'm going to add a part of the peanuts that I'm going to roast. I'm going to add some of the black sesame seeds. And a bit more coconut sugar to get that lovely, lovely caramelized flavor. And another bit of mixing. Oh, they look pretty good. This is the time when I'm going to take the peas protein chunks. I'm going to take all the water off. And I'm going to add it to the wok and swirl it around once again. And now comes our pad thai sauce. Now it should really, really sizzle. You hear that? That's the sound I was going for. And finally, we are adding our noodles. I'm just making sure that there is carrot everywhere, there is peanut everywhere, green onions everywhere, and the chunks. And we are done. Here are our noodles. And here's the beautiful wok roasted carrot, a bit more peanuts. I'm gonna chop off some of the spring onions, green bit. Put it on top. For a really good pad thai, you always need fresh cilantro or coriander, depending if you're British or American. So here is our little cilantro forest. Wow. How can something be so pretty? A little bit of beautiful coconut sugar on the sides and a slice of lime that we squeeze on top. Isn't it incredible? From this simple yet wonderful dish, you know two very specific ingredients by now that are by Mill and Folks. One of them is the millet noodles and the other is the super healthy and extremely meaty peas protein. You can get both of them online, or if you want, you can just come and visit us in Hungary, and maybe, if you're lucky enough, I will prepare it for you. Goodbye, guys. Have a beautiful day. See you next time.